day everyone, a warm welcome to you and welcome back if you've seen other videos. My name is Nick, we're on the ZXspectrum 48K and we're going to be playing a sports game called Brian Jack Superstar Challenge, published by Martech Games in 1985. Martech did another sports game called Jeff Capes, but this is a more traditional joystick waggler, but I'll be using the keys. It comes over two sides of the tape. 4 sports each on each one: 100 metres archery, cycling and football on side 1, and swimming, squat thrust, canoeing and arm dips on side 2. It's based on the show from the 70s. I've gone into a race. I'm the guy down the bottom. Oh God. It's very hard. Look at this graphics of these runners. That's rubbish. Anyway, come on, keep hitting the keys, Nick. We've got to try and beat Brian Jacks, who's up the top. Now, I think I've done it. Right. I've got to the line. Done it. I've done it. Right. The Superstars, the show, Brian Jack Superstars, was from the BBC from 1973 to 1985. And the idea was athletes from a variety of different sports competed against each other and got points for each one, just like decathlon-based point system. They couldn't compete in their own sport. But anyway, this game, 100 metres was rubbish. Next one is archery. Now, I've got to set the wind, first of all. There we go. And then I've got to launch this when we get the right elevation. Right, so I pressed fire to set the elevation thing up the top left there. There we go. And then I press fire again to release it. And we've got to... So I'm trying to get as close as possible to 5 and hit this moving target in the middle as far as I can. So it's a timing thing. And you can see the target where I've landed it below the elevation thing. This was done better, it has to be said, in the game Hyper Sports, which is better than this one. But this is okay sort of so far. An odd collection of sports, but it's just 8 sports they zip together. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. Graphically, this one is okay. That was a bit poor, Nick. So it's me versus Brian Jacks to see if I can beat him. So I got 410 points. Brian Jacks has got 307. This is level 1. If we beat him this time, it goes round, but Brian Jacks gets a little bit better each time. Who the hell is Brian Jacks? Well, he's a judo man. Competed in the 1972 Munich Olympics. Got bronze for the UK. Oh, man. Right, I'm down. Oh dear. Now I'm down the bottom. Oh, this is painful. You can go up the gears by, it says, pressing anything in the middle 2 rows. The gears aren't working. All right, okay. Cycling on Daley Thompson's super test was better than this. I've got a funny feeling these sports on other games are going to be better. But anyway, it's trying to be the super test, I think. 1985, this one. Yeah, I can't change up the gears. This is frustrating, man. And what's also frustrating is I can't tell who's in the lead. There's no distance-ometer to get a rough idea on it. Oh, I don't know what's going on. This is going to take ages in first gear. Why can't I get up to second gear? I keep hitting the middle row. It's not doing anything. Let's try some combinations. Now, on keyboard, it's spacebar and the cap shift, which isn't ideal, and I've got return and shoot. If you've got joystick, it might be a bit better, but I don't want to break any joysticks for the sake of this game. I prefer Jeff Capes at the moment, also by Martech Games. Check out that one. Martech Games, I think, are a bit hit and miss. They did Eddie Kidd's Jump Challenge, which was awful. Yes, anyway. Oh, come on. Just the time then, it's 1:23. The record is 38.3 seconds. I'm certainly not going to do that. I think Brian Jacks is going to beat me on this one, and then we're off to football, which I think might be football penalties. We have to, sorry, I'm trying to do this at the same time. So it's to dribble around cones and then score a goal. This game's painful, man. Yeah, so if you're going to look at one of these waggler games, go for either Daley Thompson Decathlon, Super Test, or Hypersport. They're the top 3. Ignore this one. It's not bad, it's just not great either. It's better than Sports Hero and Track and Field on the Spectrum, I would say that. It's somewhere in the middle ground. Yeah, Brian Jacks beat me there. No, it's not Billie Jean King, the tennis player. It's Brian Jacks, the judo man. Judo. Yeah, BBC show run from 1973 to 1985. And I think it made a bit of a comeback. I think it originated in the USA, just called Superstars, I think. So 411 points to me, 308 to Brian. Tough love, Brian. The Life of Brian. They should make a film like that. Right. Oh, God. I can change the speed by doing P and O. Got to dribble around these things, then score a goal against that. Whatever creature's in goal. Looks like a 2-year-old. The goal's so big. But I presume it's Brian. I'm coming for you, Brian. Don't know what that sound is. Did I weave round the cone or not? Right, shoot it. Shoot. I think Brian might have saved that one. Yeah, goals in the top left. Goal scored 0. The The record is 3 goals in 22.1 seconds. How do they do that? I'm already over that. I'm going as quick as I can with my red shorts on and blue top. Let's just get 1 goal. Surely. Oh, Brian saved it again. Or was died. When he saved it, he looked like a slug. Oh, this bit's awful. I mean, the football penalties and Daley Thompson's super test, it wasn't the ideal thing to have in a list of games, but it had it. I suppose in the original TV show, Superstars, they had a lot of footballers on. I think I've got a distant memory of Kevin Keegan falling off a bike on Superstars. YouTube that. It might be there. Kevin Keegan falling off a bike on Superstars. Oh look, this is bad, man. This is bad baby. Oh god. I'm not sure how the Amstrad CPC version or the BBC Micro played or the Commodore 64, but anyway. That's it. I think that's the end of day 1. Just get 4 sports. Catherine, you got 5. And we should get to level 2 because we've won. 411 plays 378. Wasn't that exciting? You have won on level 1. Brian will try harder next time. Okay, Brian. Let's do it one more time then. Let's go round the world. Come on. Cheer for the bloke with the blue jumper on and no hands. Not the bloke with the red jumper on and no hands. Come on. We got to beat Brian. We don't know what distance he's run. We don't know who's in the lead. But here's the finishing line for me at least. In your face, Brian. I've done it again. Hooray. Kaboom. The crowd don't cheer. Like decathlon. Anyway, 204 versus 179. Next is the archery. So first we have to control the wind. Control your wind, people. So if you're good at controlling your wind, there we go. Up and down. Right, I've stopped it on 7. That's tough. So I'll have to release it early, will I? Elevation, get to 5. Here comes the arrow. Right, that's got me 44 points. Brian Jackson's got 884. I need to beat that. That's the target. How many points do I get for that? Not many. 43. I've got 3 more shots. That's rubbish. That's only got 2 points for that. That's no good. Come on, I need to get points here. We need to beat Brian. Surely big points for that. Come on. Who's adding up the points? Perhaps it's a bit slow. Bullseye. Sure. No, it wasn't that far. I didn't do very well there. But I'm still ahead of Mr. Brian. Imagine I got 210, he got 184. Oh, I don't know. I got 210 there, so I won. Good. Oh, now there's terrible cycling. This is going to do my fingers in. Come on. Rubbish. Rubbish. Yeah, if you know how to go through the gears, let me know. Because what I'm doing what the instructions say. I'm doing spacebar and I got to second gear. I'm doing spacebar and cap shift and, well, I got temporarily into gear 3. And the middle row it says on the keyboard to get up the gears. I got to third gear essentially. Maybe you need the speed before you can change up, which makes it a bit awkward. So I should be quicker than last time, but not super quick. It looks like we're racing with a black balaclava on with no eye holes, which makes it a little bit tricky to do on the bike. I don't recommend doing that. If you have raced along with a balaclava with no eye holes on a bike, then well done you. But it's not something I want to be doing for too much. Scrolling is acceptable without being sensational. There's no real reason to go back to this game. It's possible I might live stream it at some point, but it's frustrating me, especially this cycling bit, and my fingers are hurting like nobody's business. Oh, come on. Right, hopefully you can't hear the keyboard thing. I've got it under a desk with a towel, and I've got this like filter of noise I can put on the thing as well. Generally you can't hear it, but come on. This is pain, pain, pain. Right, Brian is on the top there. He's got to the finishing line first. I don't want to finish too far behind him. I think maybe he was going downhill and I was going uphill. There it is. There's going to be a big discrepancy in the points here. He's got 129.91. It's all about getting points and adding them to the end, however they work it out. But I've gone out into first gear again. Yeah, that was awful. Get me out of here. We gotta get out of this place. It's the last thing we ever do. 4:15 versus 3:64. With just a football to go, which I wasn't very good at last time. Oh, what's that? Does that mean I don't know if I need to go around the left of the column or the right of the column. I've got my speed on the lowest it can go to try and give myself an extra bit of manoeuvrability. There's the extremely small Brian in the distance, getting closer. Wait for him to turn into a slug as he dives. Shoot! There he is. He turned into a slug. Right, maybe I need to get the speed up. Right, let's go top speed, baby. Maybe I need to be like Kickoff 2 on the Amiga and attack, get the goal at 45 degrees. That's what I need to do. Don't run full on, do a 45-degree thing. Man, that high-pitched sound's getting in my earballs. Earballs? Eardrums. I don't know where he's going. We might be going good. Right, we need to get 45 degrees or something. Shoot it. Shoot it. Boom. It's in. I think it's in. I think it went in. Yeah, look at that. Top left, 1 goal. Great. So we've scored at least 1 goal in this whatever's going on. Slide away. Top speed. Let's get another goal. 45 degrees. That might be enough to beat Brian and get to level 3, which we won't play because we'll just load side 2 by that point. There's a maximum of what we can put up with here. Is it in or has it hit the post? Yeah, 2 goals. 2 out of 3. That's good, isn't it? Why has no one stopped the time? I've done it again. Look, 5-4-5 versus 4-4-4. In your face, Brian, you judo fool. Judo isn't in the game, as I say. You have won on level 2. Brian will try harder next time. No, he won't, because I'm gone. Right, I've loaded up side 2. We've got 4 new exciting sports for you. Swimming, squat thrust, is that a sport? Canoeing, and arm dips. Right, swimming. I need to hit the cap shift and spacebar and fire, which is enter for air. Air, right. So once again, I'm the one in the green tight trunks versus Brian in the magenta trunks. This sport has been done better on Daley Thompson Decathlon. Was it in Hypersports as well? I can't remember. Daley Thompson Super Test. Hypersports might have had it as well, or did that have... Oh, I don't know, I'm getting mixed up. Right, this is an oddest stroke I've ever seen. The guys seem to be slowing as slow as they possibly can. Swim a bit quicker, like you got a shark up your bum or something. Right, I try to get the speed up, but I can't get up to the top speed for some reason. This is level 1, I've made it, good. We're just waiting for Brian. Brian's finished as well. That's good. So I got 39 seconds, he got 41. 92 plays 6-7 if you're scoring this at home on your scorecards. Next up is the squat thrusts. Yay. I think I just have to hit spacebar, 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 then cap shift to do up and down. Right. So keep an eye. I'm the one on the left, I think. Keep an eye on the squats. I'm on the one on the right. I don't know. But anyway, keep an eye on the squat numbers. BJ is on 6. I'm on 7. So I'm slightly ahead. I need to finish ahead of him. The record is 96 squats. I'm about 1 in front. 12-11. 13-11. Just keep an eye on the bottom one, P1. Right, oh God, fingers. Just keep going. The time's ticking up on the right. I think we've got a minute to try and survive here. So I'm at 21, about halfway. So on target for about 42, so well off the record. But I've got about 2.5 lead to Brian, who isn't trying very hard because it's level 1. What's that equipment on the left I've seen? It's like a big ramp into nowhere. Why would you go up that? And an escalator as well. Well, I've never seen that at the gym because they never go. I think I've got this. Just keep going. I need the time to run out now. Quickly. Better not be more than a minute. I'm going to be bother. 35, 40. I've thrashed him. That's how you do squat thrusts in my town, Brian. Right, next up, canoeing, which is also in Daley Thompson's Super Test. Done a bit better, probably. Right, I've got him on level 1, unless there's a disaster. Right, get set, go. Go. Now, already... Daley Thompson Super Test is better because it's got markers on the thing to tell you how far you've got. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you don't know where Brian is at all. And both the boats are the same colour as well. At least make them a different colour, you fools. Oh, anyway. I'm being a bit overly critical on this game because there's better games available. But it's got good animation. It's got good variety of sports. It's all right by Martech Games. If I didn't know about Hypersports and Daley Thompson Decathlon, I probably would have liked this. But I did know about them. And this one is lacking a bit, but it's put together fairly well. But it's not very inspiring. Come on, you need something to be a bit better. But 1985, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, and I've got to the end. I've got to the end. Good. 46.88. Brian's a little bit slow this time. We're still waiting for him. Right, he's done it. So that's a big point advantage for me. And last one is the arm dips. Not the lemon dips, the arm dips. We're finishing on arm dips. Different versions of the games might have, on different systems, might have these in a different order. I've got blue legs. Right, okay, so what I do, I've got a combination of fire button. So you've got to do a few things here. I think it's fire button, then space, 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 and fire button, up, up, up. Oh, I'm not getting the hang of this. Brian is already on 4 dips. I'm on 1 dip. 2 dips. Men dips. Oops, this. Oh, I just need to. This is like damage limitation here. We're back in the gym with the ramp and the escalator. And under that looks like one of those earbuds. But come on. He's on 11. Oh dear, I could lose it now with the dips. The record is 101. I don't think I'm gonna beat 101. And I'm certainly not going to do level 2 on it. But you know, the game is about, not by expert, well, the reviews aren't about expert gameplay, it's about seeing how you would have got on back in the day. It starts off easy enough, though the cycling going up the gears is annoying, and it's going to do up your fingers if you're doing it on the keyboard, which I was. I need to put my hands into warm water here. I haven't got the dips at all. I'm really struggling here. So this is my Achilles heel, this event. There's always one, isn't there, in any game you can't do. So 11, 26, 299 versus 226. So I beat him again. Good stuff. Brian Jack Superstar Challenge. Well, I beat him. I won't do level 2. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that. There are all 8 sports there. That was Brian Jack Superstar Challenge on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by Martech Games in 1985. So in summary then, it's an okay game. It's a little bit mediocre. Better games are available in this genre. Decathlon, Super Test, and Hypersports, but this is sort of like okay, not very exciting though. So if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.